Hello Libra, Jennifer Angela, TTV. Today we are continuing with the Golden Son of Horus, where we look for the lessons. I've always said we were spiritual beings living a human experience, and we are here to heal past ancestral traumas, karmic bonds, and learn how to create and manipulate energies. But we're so bogged down with our everyday lives of work, home, family, finance, that we tend to not realize the lessons we are learning and how they influence us in the current and in the future moving forward. So we're going to look into past, present, future energy or lessons, energies you are bringing into these lessons, as well as the surrounding energies that influence you. Then we'll look into the reason for you going through these lessons and actions to be taken, as well as warnings to be aware of, pitfalls or obstacles, and then looking at the potential outcome and main lesson learned. Then we'll dial it down with advice from Spirit and a message from Kali Ma. Okay, Libra, Sun, Moon, Ascending. Looking for the lesson. Show me the current lessons. Libra is learning at this time. Current lessons. You have the Eight of Pentacles. Recent past lessons. You have the Queen of Cups. Future lessons coming in, the Two of Cups. Okay. Subconscious. What energies are you bringing in that you may not be aware of? The Seven of Cups and the Seven of Wands. Okay, Libra. Surrounding energies. In the surrounding energies, we have the Ten of Pentacles. Why is Libra going through these lessons? Strength. Actions to be taken. Wow, okay. You got the Four of Wands, King of Cups, Six of Wands. Got a lot going on here for you, Libra. They're just flying out for you. Warnings to be aware of Libra. We have the Fool. Potential outcome, Six of Wands. Overall energy, the Knight of Cups. Advice moving forward, what we don't see coming, the Page of Cups, Four of Cups, Nine of Cups. With the Hierophant at the bottom of the deck, Taurus energies. This is spiritual structures, governments, belief systems. Okay. Advice from Kali. What shadow work needs to be done? What needs to be severed that no longer serves us anymore or holds us back? Guru Devi. 43. 7. Analyzation. Looking at our harvest, how we got here. Okay, Libra. Major arcanas. We have 1, 2, 3. 3 major arcanas. The Hierophant, the Fool, and Strength. So this speaks of like our belief systems, our outlook on life, like the energy we put out into the world from our structures and what we've gone through. This speaks of strength gained, being able to keep our emotions under control, our angers possibly, frustration, starting something new, leaps of faith, having no fear, being guided and protected. Overall energy, we have that Knight of Cups. Now, Knights are all about action, moving forward. And this is moving forward with emotion or communication. Recent past lessons is the Queen of Cups. She's very loyal to her emotions. She's intuitive. She's open and receptive, communication. Current lessons you are learning. Focused work. Putting the effort in, Libra. Becoming a master. Future lessons coming in. The Two of Cups is communication now. With either an energy, a connection, self. Our emotions. Reason we are going through these lessons. Strength. Being able to make our way through chaos, not freaking out. Energy we are bringing into these lessons. Seven of Cups, Seven of Wands. This is you feeling guarded and blocked, Libra, needing to protect yourself from something. So either outside energies, outside people, connections, and it's confusion in your emotions. Like not knowing which way to turn or being like weighing out options. Surrounding energy, 10 of Pentacles, that is influencing you may not be aware, is your time, energy, and finance, your abundance, your structure, the end result. Actions to be taken. Foundations, celebration and recognition. Taking action on emotions, not letting our emotions overrule. What to be aware of. Taking leaps of faith, possibly not really looking at the road ahead. It's possibly being cautious. Or being like too naive rushing forward. We'll see when we clarify. Overall end result, Six of Wands. It's moving forward from chaos, strife. Advice moving forward. An offering coming in for your happiness, emotional support, communication. It's something new, Libra. Okay, let's break this down and see what's going on. What lessons has Libra been learning? So we'll start off with that overall energy, that Knight of Cups. That message of emotion moving forward. It's being on a mission to move forward with something. It's bringing this cup to the Queen for the advice, for the recognition, or it's the plan moving forward. There's a plan to go. You present this, and then it takes the King, which is in your actions. So it's the Knight brings this message of emotion to the Queen. She goes over this. Is it for our better? Will it help us move forward? Then we bring this to the King and actions are taken. And it's recognition, celebration. So let's see. We'll start off with what we are moving forward emotionally, or this communication. Clarify. Knight of Cups. Energies. What is the Knight of Cups here? We have the World card. Beginning and ending of cycles. Five of Swords, Page of Swords, and the Death card. So this speaks of non-communication, getting a new knowledge, new idea, and changes coming in, Libra. So this is Scorpio energy. Pisces, Cancer. We have some Libra, Aquarius. Okay. So this is a change coming in because of some new information that has come through, Libra, where there was non-communication with a connection, which is coming in the future lesson. Right now, it's looking like you're learning how to be open and receptive and communication. And then this lesson comes in the future. But the energy you are still bringing in is this feeling of being blocked or needing to protect yourself. It's confusions, illusions, not being able to see clearly. Okay, so let's see what's going on with the recent past, that Pisces Cancer energy. This is being loyal to your emotions, open and receptive, communication and intuition. What has Libra been learning from the Queen of Cups? What lesson does the Queen of Cups bring for Libra? It's looking like we got a little rain leak from earlier. Is this going to block it and not be in my way? Yep, we're good. Okay. Queen of Cups is clarified by the 5 of Pentacles, 8 of Cups, 2 of Wands. Okay, Libra. So this speaks of senses of abandonment, walking away, possibly feeling guarded with your emotions because of senses of abandonment, like struggle in your past. And now it's you actually taking action on this and then focusing on this. So it's focusing on senses of abandonment, someone possibly leaving. Now, I don't know if this is like past childhood or like possibly recent past relationship or connection, but now it's you focusing on something. So there was some lesson you've learned about you or someone leaving and abandoning something that you may have put so much time and energy into. This could have been someone like you've been with for many years, and then some strife or something, some new knowledge came in, and then someone had to walk away. And now we have this focused work in the physical. This could be your work life, your home life. This could be where you're spending your time and energy, looking at your finances. What is the Eight of Pentacles here for Libra? What lesson is Libra learning from the 8 of Pentacles? 9 of Wands. Needing a rest. Going through something. And then 3 of Pentacles, Knight of Wands, and the Chariot. Okay, Libra. So this is you trying to move forward with some idea or passion. There may be a plan in motion, but there's chaos. And it's you needing to take a rest for a second. You're focusing on moving forward. But I think it's more working on the plan first, getting yourself logical. That King of Cups, being able to make logical decisions, not trying to make rash decisions because of something that is recently happening. You're kind of in that fight or flight mode. And this is all about some kind of change coming in and needing to leave something. And now you're in a sense of chaos and fog. Now in the future lessons coming in, you have that connection, that communication. So let's see what's going on with this connection. Four of Pentacles, and we got an extra. We got that 5 of Cups, 6 of Swords, that Knight of Cups again, the Sun. So this is trying to move away from depression, mourning losses, because you also have that 6 of Swords in your overall outcome and lesson. And then that Knight of Cups again, which is in your overall energy, this non-communication, moving forward with a new knowledge, a big change for you, Libra. So there could be pain involved in this, but it's moving forward to your happiness. You could also be moving forward or dealing with a Leo, because in the reason you are going through these lessons, you have strength, and then in the future lessons, you have that sun, both Leo energy. And then the energies you are currently dealing with is a feeling of being blocked and guarded, needing to protect yourself, your emotions. You're in a fog, in a haze. It's not knowing like what's real anymore. It's possibly looking at past and like questioning your emotions now, your feelings, your intuition. There's that strength again. Six of Wands, which is also in the actions to be taken. Recognition, strength, needing to put something to rest. Oh, that one flew. Ending of a cycle, the World. You got them flying everywhere. Taking your time, looking at the paths ahead. It's needing to end a cycle, but it's needing to take your time, Libra, for you to step into stability, because it's looking like you're trying to put something to rest, and it's the pain of something, but you're running on emotion and not logic. So there's this big haze, and then the surrounding energy, that Ten of Pentacles, home life, work life, your health, your finances, structure. Knight of Swords. The Wheel of Fortune. Six of Cups. Past, memory. The Fool in your warning. Now all of a sudden it's a spin of the wheel. Chaos. It's you focusing on finance now. Work life and home life. But now it's looking like there's a truth that you may have been played a fool, Libra. What is this? This could be past energy with that Six of Cups. But it's looking like where there was no communication, there's a change and a new knowledge or perspective about senses of abandonment and leaving something in this chaos, depression, mourning losses, needing to put something to rest and step in recognition and stepping into a new cycle. Where am I going? We're over here. And the reason you are going through this lesson is strength. Being able to hold all this and keep yourself collective and together, Libra. So it's looking like Libra may be dealing with lessons of loss, abandonment. But then we have this strength in the reason you are going through these lessons. Balance, equal give and take. That Eight of Pentacles. Moving forward with a plan. It's chaos. It's a catapult forward. And it's a balance. Equal give and take. Because in the past you felt stuck. Blind to decisions being made. Now a secret has been revealed which removes this blindfold. And it's seeing that we are our own worst enemies. Our thoughts are what hold us back. It's needing to get our emotions and thoughts under control with that King of Cups. Okay. So it's Libra dealing with abandonment issues, non-communication, possibly how this could influence you in the current. And it's now you looking at this and seeing that you may bring your own chaos into connections and relationships. And now that you are realizing this, it's you actually dealing with this and trying to move forward, like noticing triggers, why we respond the way we do. Because in the actions to be taken, we have that recognition and celebration. And then being able to take action on our emotions. Bottom of the deck was that Hierophant. Spiritual structures. Okay, so let's see what's going on with this Six of Wands in the actions to be taken. We have the Six of Wands, Four of Wands. It's foundation, stability, recognition. Six of Cups, past connections, relationships. That Queen of Cups, which was speaking of that abandonment, leaving structures, making a decision, ending a cycle now. It's done. Over. It was mentally overwhelming. Now it's connecting with our passions, being loyal to our emotions and passions, and actually taking action now. And then we have that King of Cups, being able to make logical decisions now because our emotions are under control. Five of Wands, learning our strengths and weaknesses. The Hermit, the Hanged Man, Queen of Swords. It's inner perspective, shadow work. It's being able to see things from a different perspective. It's enlightenment. It's knowing what you want and going for it, Libra. Not taking any ish. And then we have in the warnings that Fool, which speaks of new starts and taking leaps of faith, but it could also be being blind to like red flags or not seeing something or not really caring or paying attention. Oh, we got a lot going on here. We got Justice, Libra, Three of Cups, the Lovers, King. Oh, we got a lot here. That Hierophant again. So this could be like being blind to three-party situations. It's karmic income tax. Possibly being aware of income tax season, balance, overindulgence, possibly drinking, being blind to a truth, spiritual structures, governments, logical decision-making, and a crossroads, the Lovers. An overflow of emotion with that Ace of Cups. So this is looking like possibly learning how we communicate in relationships, in friendships, and possibly what the blockages were those senses of abandonment where you could have been a people pleaser because you become codependent, afraid that people will leave, Libra. So now it's recognition of this and trying to learn how we could move forward with something like this. Learning how to be self-sufficient. But first it's moving forward with that mental process. Moving to calmer waters, it's being open and receptive to truth with ourselves, about ourselves, that Ace of Swords. Ace of Pentacles, new physical opportunities. Ten of Cups, Nine of Swords, Ace of Swords. So it's moving away from conflict, moving forward with a truth, being authentic and true to self. No more sleepless nights. It's home and family, relationships, abundance. It's leaving the negative influences, now recognizing why they were there to show us, because I've always said the world was a 360 mirror image. Things we are seeing in others is supposed to be something we are supposed to be looking at within ourselves. So it's looking at why we may be a little combative or not really communicate clearly. And it could be because of senses of abandonment and relationships in the past. And now it's acknowledgement of this and trying to find your way through chaos. So it's moving forward mentally and emotionally, dealing with this loss, and now moving forward with it. But this takes that inner perspective where it's going inward, knowing why we respond the way we do, what triggers that now. So now it's acknowledgement of that and being able to recognize it when it pops up, Libra. But it's being aware and wary of decision making. It's not making decisions when you are emotional or in that fight or flight energy. It's needing to respond instead of react. Reacting is impulse. It's quick. It's needing to take a step back, gain this information, perspective, make logical decisions moving forward. Because it's looking like the lessons we are learning is learning how to find our way through everyday chaos while being with self, Libra, with our own thoughts, our own demons, like that self-sabotage, how we trap ourselves. This is in the reasons we are going through this. It's you focusing on those thoughts that hold you back and keep you in this stuck state. And then it's creating balance with this. Equal give and take. It may not be something that can be changed overnight, but it's something that can be acknowledged. And then when these triggers arise, it's learning how to see that trigger, acknowledge it, and then once you are acknowledging it, you let it pass with that energy and that emotion. So you are still feeling it and acknowledging it, but it's not controlling your entire day or the entire situation, Libra. Now, in the advice moving forward, we had that Page of Cups, 4 of Cups, 9 of Cups. So it's all about new communication, relationships, and connections, Libra. It's accepting an offering, something new that will bring you to your emotional stability with self, not relying on others for your happiness, Libra. Being happy with self and being present in the moment, not worrying about what's to come in the future or being depressed on what happened in the past. Now, in the message from Kali, we have Gauri Devi. That spoke of like analyzation, looking at how we got here, decisions made. 7:43. Okay, Libra. The divine feminine is often misunderstood. She is stereotyped as weak and passive, and therefore underestimated or dismissed, or as devouring and castrating, so is feared or spurned. Yet she is not one thing or the other. She is the wisdom of what is needed. Gauri is the secret softness and light that is part of Kali. We could call her Kali's bright shadow. Gauri is domestically and accessibility, where Kali is wildness and mystery. Gauri is bejeweled with gems, Kali with skulls. Gauri is dressed beautifully in sumptuous attire. Kali is naked, smeared in ash and blood. Gauri shows how to operate within social systems, whilst Kali rejects and disrupts social conditioning. Gauri creates harmony and connection, whilst Kali is autonomous and independent. Gauri is culture, whilst Kali is untamed. Gauri gives and Kali takes away. Both work toward the same purpose of protecting and empowering the soul by whatever method will work at the moment. Both are manifestations of the one feminine divinity. Okay, that made a little more sense with that Chariot. In that lesson with needing to focus on a plan moving forward while there's chaos. That Chariot speaks of negative, positive, polar opposites working together to get you to a destination. So it's needing to work with Triggers from past, knowledge from past, emotions, and getting all these on the same page, communication, to move forward. That balance, Libra, equal give and take. One story holds that Kali went to the river to wash, and she emerged fair as Gauri. Soon after, a demon lurked nearby. Her dark skin re-emerged, and that was the end of the demon. One lesson from this story is that our fierceness is always within us. That strength in why you are going through these lessons, it's needing that balance, focused work on what holds you back, your thoughts, Libra. What thoughts that you are saying about self hold you back from gaining your strength. We can trust in that and relax into our gentler and more easygoing side. Fierceness in the context of Kali is fierce wisdom. We do not need to cultivate an inherently violent way of being, but rather allow fierce wisdom to spontaneously arise when needed. This story also shows us there are times to embrace the darkness and times to shed it. We can move into a lighter mood as a way of growth and healing, knowing the dark wildness is within when needed to overcome a potential obstacle. It will destroy what threatens to compromise your light, and then it could be at rest once more. This is not something we have to contrive. Instead, we can practice allowing for instinctive wisdom to guide us. In another story, a terrible demon attacked a royal city. None of the powerful local men could defeat it, and great concern arose amongst the local people. It was said that only a virgin woman could have the power to conquer this energy. None of the women could manage it until the responsible, kind, noble, and courageous goddess Sita stepped forward. She transformed herself into Kali and destroyed the demon as if she were snapping a branch. She was so intimidating in her awesome power, and it is said her powerful husband, the magnificent god Rama, begged her to return to her domesticated form. She obligingly did, donning her beautiful clothing and neat hair once more. Yet beneath that kind mantle of a civilized and cultured woman is sufficient divine power and ferocity to be a complete badass when need be. There are times to allow and others to set clear boundaries. All can be an act of love. It is loving to communicate in a way others can understand. Some cannot understand gentleness and require a different language to know your boundaries and need for respect. There is a story from the Hindu saint devoted to Kali, Sri Ramakrishna. He speaks of a snake who was terrifying the villagers, biting and killing them with his venom. One day, a sage encountered the snake in the field and taught him about compassion. The snake no longer attacked the villagers, and they no longer feared the snake as a consequence. One day, the traveling sage returned to the village, only to find that it had been severely injured following an attack by some local boys. With compassion for the snake, the sage taught him that just because he no longer wanted to bite the villagers didn't mean that he couldn't hiss. He had swung too far from Kali towards Gauri. He needed to find a way to accomplish his purpose with compassion, but with wisdom as well. So it's being able to use our triggers, that fight or flight when we need it, but also not letting it rule or conquer us, Libra. It's being able to see that warning, that trigger, that hiss, that warning of what is to come, so you are able to control it and subdue it. When Gauri Devi arises in a reading, you are asked to check your boundaries and tune into your capacity to hiss, to realize you are entitled to be kind, but also to be respected. If you have seen yourself as a badass, it is time to embrace your softer side. If you have been soft and doubted your ability to stand up for yourself, you have simply forgotten that you are also Kali. Play with the balance with that resonates, and know that if you allow for it, the divine will spontaneously arise within you, and in whatever form shall accomplish the task. Take responsibility for the consequences of your actions, Libra, while trusting in her methods that flow through you. So it's all about that balance of our emotions, dealing with abandonment, what we've gone through in our past, how it forms our structure and foundation, Libra, and how the negative parts of that may be holding us back. So it's recognizing those and needing to let those go. Still recognize the triggers when they arise, and then letting it pass, gaining the knowledge from that, taking the positive and the experience that we've learned and the knowledge we've gained. So this is what I have for you, Libra. I hope it resonated with you. If it did, hit that thumbs up, send me a comment, let me know what you're thinking. Also, be sure to subscribe and hit that little notification bell so you are notified when I post your next reading. As I say, Libra, stay bright, stay positive. Love and light, Starseed. Have a good one. Bye.